Hi everyone, and welcome to the Business Travel Show Europe hosted by a programme presentation. You have myself here, Della, and also my colleague Luke. We are both part of the hosted by a team, and we just wanted to bring this presentation to you to answer any queries or questions that you may have ahead of the show. So just to confirm, the show will be taking place on the 29th and 30th of June, and that's at the Excel in London. So what we want to cover in this presentation today is quite simply everything you need to know about being a hosted buyer. So we're going to go through who is a hosted buyer, what the application process is, what kind of on-site benefits you can expect to see at the show, the travel and accommodation that we offer, the networking opportunities, the hosted buyer only education sessions, some more information about the pre-scheduled appointments, and a short meet the team at the end. So who can be a hosted buyer? The qualification criteria to be a hosted buyer for this show is quite simply that you have over €1 million annual travel spend, that you are also based in the UK or Europe, and you are the budget holder or decision maker for the company's travel policy. So when receiving applications, we usually expect to see job titles such as those listed on the presentation there. So we're looking for things like travel managers, purchasing or sourcing managers, category managers, facilities managers, people in HR, PAs and EAs. So what is the application process? Interested applicants will need to complete an online registration form, which takes roughly 5 to 10 minutes. Once that form is complete, it's then sent through to us at the hosted buyer team, where we will go through all of the answers given in that application form. And questions you can expect to see in there will be around your company's travel budgets, your role and areas of responsibility within the company you work for, and any products and services you're looking to source while at the show. So you'll be notified of the success of your application by email within 2 weeks of sending that in to us. The on-site benefits that you can expect to see at the show for all hosted buyers, we have a hosted buyer lounge, which is a great hub for you to use during the show days. So you can access this at any time. There's always refreshments there for you. But great if you want to take 5 minutes away from the busy show floor, if you've got emails you need to catch up on, if you have another hosted by a peer that you want to meet as well. But we do also offer complimentary lunch on both days of the show as well. We have a cloakroom available just for hosted buyers. This is free of charge as well. And we do allow access early onto the show floor. So typically we open the show at 9:30, but hosted buyers can access the show at 9 o'clock on each morning. This will give you time to grab a tea or coffee before you start your day. Make sure you have your schedule ready. Make sure you're up to date with everything you need to know about the show. And then we do also have exclusive hosted buyer only education sessions, which will be running throughout the show and the pre-show conference. And for the next slide, I'll send you over to Luke now.
So I'm going to cover a bit about the travel and accommodation. So this is the chief benefit, I suppose, of becoming a hosted buyer with the meeting show, is that you would receive, with the business travel show, sorry, you'd receive travel and accommodation to attend the event. So if you're based outside Greater London, you can qualify for travel assistance to attend the event. So if you are a UK-based buyer, that would look like a standard class return train ticket from your nearest train station into London. That includes a tube ticket as well, so you can get from A to B once you arrive within London. If you're an overseas-based buyer, that would be an economy class flight from your nearest airport into London, and there's a taxi transfer available upon arrival. For the return journey, there are coach transfers available to all major London airports after the show closes on the Thursday afternoon. For any buyers who are attending the show for more than 1 day, they can apply for accommodation assistance. So you can have up to 2 nights accommodation in one of our partner hotels, All of our hotels are 4-star. They're located close to Excel London, so really easy access to get to the show each morning. And all rooms are on a bed and breakfast basis. We try and allocate hosted buyers close by each other as well, so you'll be staying alongside other hosted buyers, so it makes networking much easier. So there was lots of networking going on at the show and lots of opportunities for networking. So the first opportunity we have is our hosted buyer welcome dinner. This takes place on Tuesday, the 28th of June. And that's so the day before the show opens. And it's just an informal evening of drinks, a bit of food, networking. You can meet fellow buyers and get to know each other the day before the show opens. We also have another dinner taking place on the first day of the show, so Wednesday, 29th of June. This is our heritage dinner. This is something we launched last year to great success, and it was very popular with the buyers themselves. So we have booked 4 London restaurants, and buyers can go to one of these restaurants and have a private dining experience with a much smaller group of buyers, so say 20 to 30 hosted buyers. And it's just the perfect way to unwind after a busy day of doing appointments and attending conference sessions. So as Della said, we've got lots of education going on at the show. So we have the pre-show conference, which is exclusive to hosted buyers. So it's a half day of education designed to promote thought leadership and networking. And it's, as I said, it's exclusive to hosted buyers. And it covers a range of topics, such as sustainable travel, risk management, post-COVID travel management, and other topics that you can see there on the screen. Running throughout the 2 show open days, we also have lots of hosted buyer only conference sessions, and these will be advertised on the website in the run up to the show. Now, one of the main functions of hosted buyers is to conduct appointments. So in return for the various on-site benefits and the travel and accommodation that you're receiving, we ask hosted buyers to commit to a minimum number of appointments. So that is 5 pre-scheduled appointments per day of attendance. Now, all the appointments are chosen by you. It's completely buyer-led, so you will have access to our online portal, which is called Swapcard. And within this portal, you have access to an online diary and the exhibitor list. So you can filter the exhibitor list based on the products and services you're looking to source and book in appointments with the exhibitors of your choice. You can also view conference sessions and book those in your diary. You can see the speakers that we're going to have at the show, and you can message and connect with those speakers as well as with your fellow hosted buyers. So the diary system will go live at the end of April. So there are 4 of us on the hosted buyer team, Graham, Della, Sarah, and myself. So we will all be on hand to answer any questions you may have. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation, you found it useful. If you do have any questions, you can contact any member of the team by using the email on screen, hosted@businesstravelshoweurope.com. Or alternatively, you can reach out to one of us directly. Our emails are there on the screen, and we'll respond to you as soon as possible. So thank you very much for your attention, and we hope to welcome you to the Hosted Buyer program very soon.
Thanks very much.